So it's away we go then. Zielinski. Martinez. Oh, he's broken through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Zambo Anguissa hoists it forward. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Look, off the post! It's gone in, he's put through his own net!
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment. It's a huge moment for the game and a shocking moment for him personally, but it happened at the best possible time. This is recoverable.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Dashing forward at pace. And the volley.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
And it's played forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. De Bruyne. Now it's Lukaku. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Lukaku tries to get it forward quickly. Arnautovic. Going through. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch.
Napoli have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their think? He's gone for it! And a second time!
Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. Napoli really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
This is gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Goes for it! He's missed, but not by that far.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Mkhitaryan gets it out to the wing. Zielinski drills one in. He'll try from distance. Oh, what a wonderful stop!
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Lukaku, good challenge, he just stood firm. Just brushed off the ball there. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Lukaku. demonstrates his quality. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Gets away from his opponent. Up to meet it. Sticks it away. And there's the goal they've been looking for. What a great header, got plenty on that.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
De Bruyne. And here's Lukaku. And he's made sure that that won't get through. They've won a corner. Tries to get it clear. And here's Lukaku. It's come through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Lukaku plays it out to the flank. Gets the better of his man. Can he get the shot at goal? They are rampant. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Decent looking ball. Gets into a dangerous position. The Fry cuts it out. Played back in. Hits one! It's a goal! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And here's Lukaku. He's come loose. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. He's got away. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. There will be a throw-in. And it's Lukaku. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Always going over the top.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Done very well to intervene. De Bruyne goes looking. Nicely measured pass. Now it's Lukaku. Lukaku goes for goal! It's in! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
So now the difference is 3. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Zielinski looks to dink one in. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Big chance, corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. Going for goal! Gets good distance on it. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Forward it goes. Gets it back. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Arnautovic. Cleared without complication. Sambo Anguissa plays it forward. Sambo Anguissa drives it forward. Has a pop! Hoists it forward. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. It's a loose ball. He's gone for goal. No, not quite.
Yeah, maybe the circumstances are beginning to heap on the pressure because they're trying to force it.
De Bruyne. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Yep, it's a corner. Arnautovic tries to clear. Surely a shot. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's been taken straight back. Now it's Arnautovic. He spotted the run and played him through. He's left his man, and the shot! It goes to show he is human after all.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
And it's played forward. Gets wrestled off the ball. Oh, some tackle that. It's a good run down the left-hand side.
They must set the right tone now and give themselves a foothold to get back into this. The next goal is key, and they've got to show the hunger and desire to score it.
Decent progress down the left. Martinez. Timely intervention. De Bruyne. And the through ball is intercepted. And Arnautovic! Good catch by the keeper, though pretty much straight at him.
Lovely control. He made it stick with an excellent touch.
Forward it goes. Sambo Anguissa.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
A real chance to break. De Vrij positions himself well and cuts it out. Zielinski. Arnautovic. Now can he fit? Has a pop! Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's whipped it in low. And the finish! Great football, shot and save.
Well, his reaction to that was ultra-sharp, Peter. His anticipation is in fine working order.
And that's been levered clear. More than happy to take the muscular approach. He's still going. Where to next? Chance! Gets up to head it! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Hoists it forward. It's got through to him. He gets past his man. Defending of the desperate variety. Quick glance at goal.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Juan drives it towards the front. And it's Lukaku. He's got through. Surely. Lukaku. Great challenge. Time to perfection. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Juan. Forward it goes. Napoli really are defending from the front.
They are, and this type of pressing is a case of counter-attacking a counter-attack. It's high octane and high pressure, high fitness.
Arnautovic. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Goes for the cross. Meret catches it safely. Sambo Anguissa. And the counter is on. Gets it back. He's away. Lukaku. Crowd calling. Tries a shot! That is a class save. He had to be at his best.
Lukaku looked very impressive there. Well, at least until he got into a shooting position. Something I'm sure he'll want to have a go at again.
Martinez! Martinez! Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is rather wayward. De Bruyne. De Bruyne has set up one goal so far. Ball's loose, who's getting there? He's left his man. Now it's Lukaku! It's there! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Napoli tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Loose ball, who's going to get there? And that's been won straight back. Martinez shapes to shoot! They scored! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. That's a promising ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. So that's it. It is all over. Well, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They were outclassed in every possible way. Your reflections then, Jim?
It was a very good game, played in the right spirit with a fitting atmosphere, and I think football won this time.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So it's down to business here. Juan positions himself well and cuts it out. Gets it upfield. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And it's played forward. Pavar. Çalhanoğlu has a look inside the box. Defending of the has a goal! Goal!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. So, a breakthrough already. Danger averted for now, and it's been taken straight back. And here's Lukaku, goes for goal! He's pulled off a fine save.
Lukaku really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Going through. Çalhanoğlu provides an outlet. Well, he's clearly asking too much with that. De Bruyne. He's being closely tested here. He's got away. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Has a hit! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Napoli are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback.
And has a pop! Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's there to hoof it away. And here's Çalhanoğlu. Lovely feet. And he's whipped it in. Shot at goal! Oh, he's really drilled it. Tries to get it forward quickly. Finds himself eased off the ball. He spotted the run and played him through. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. De Bruyne. Martinez. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Gets it, and now what? Tries to get it clear. And the finish!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
And they've been caught out here. Keeper's got good distance on that. Martinez. He's come loose. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Forward it goes. De Bruyne. Zielinski tries running with the ball at his feet. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for.
And Martinez!
And it's Lukaku. And it's got through.
Big chance! Oh, taken with style. And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Napoli go into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
He's had a look. Martinez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's got options out wide. He gets past his man. Tries a shot! He can pounce on that. It's off target and by quite a way.
His radar picked up on that very quickly and he was first to react.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Martinez. Sambo Anguissa tries lifting it over. Lukaku in for a hefty challenge. Good clearance and very necessary. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That's offside. Yes, it is. Gets it back. Now can he finish? Oh, great keeping. Snaffled out the danger. Oh, what's he done? Oh, managed to get it away. Juan battles to win it back. Lukaku has a hit! Goal! And with that goal comes comfort.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Decent looking ball. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. And this could be the final action of the first half. Napoli awarded another corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Whose ball? Who's going to get there? Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? Well, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter. Well, he probably expected to do a lot better considering the position he was in.
And we've reached half-time. And the second half gets underway.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again. That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
But he's gone for it! And he nearly went all the way.
I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
De Bruyne. Now it's Lukaku. Just brushed off the ball there. Oh, he's not going to get that. Martinez. And here's Lukaku. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And he's going to have his name taken.
Sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Tries to stroke it through, and he's there to cut it out. Martinez. Martinez! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Martinez is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Drives it towards the front. Has he found his man? Loses his balance and loses the ball. Belts one! And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Hoists it forward. Lukaku. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, that had to be more accurate. Goalkeeper's ball. Coaxed through there. Throw in. Not a good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. Oh, that's an own goal!
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
Napoli got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. And it's played forward. Good ball, it's found its target. Shoots! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. De Bruyne. And it's Lukaku. Pavard tries to get it forward quickly. It's a loose ball. Back into the middle. Well read, he's sorted that out. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then. Well, he may well be lining up the knuckleball here. It is a specialty.
Çalhanoğlu ready to try one. Martinez! Lukaku. Can he find a finish now? Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Çalhanoğlu. Pavard. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Chance to break. And help's available out wide. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Zielinski, a scorer already in the game. It's got through to him. Martinez. Martinez is on his own. Over to the left. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. Zielinski. Fires from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, maybe the circumstances are beginning to heap on the pressure because they're trying to force it.
Sambo Anguissa. Oh, real danger here. And he's there to clear it. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Mkhitaryan. Done very well to intervene. He's tried one. That tested the keeper. He can get that clear. It'll be a throw-in. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Mkhitaryan crosses. And the shot! In it goes! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So is this the start of a comeback? Looks to clip it forward. Zielinski. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Whipped in. De Bruyne. Now it's Lukaku. He's left his man. Lukaku. That's a foul. Could be a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Sommer, in the context of the game, he must save it. And he's kept it out. Oh no, he's managed to miss it.
not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
And that has been cleared. And there goes the final whistle. Quite a game, memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
Thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Romelu Lukaku, his physical characteristics are very impressive. They're always likely to attract the most attention, of course, but for me, it's not just that he's big and he's quick, it's his willingness to go direct with the ball at his feet, to take his man on, be brave and just head for goal. That's what makes him quite lethal.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Has a pop! He's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Martinez finds himself eased off the ball. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. And it's Arnautovic. Shot a goal! It's anyone's ball. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Now it's Lukaku. Well, he's made sure that that won't get through. Sambo Anguissa. Martinez attempts to play it through. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Defending of the desperate variety. Lukaku. Politano. He gets past his man. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Tries to get it forward quickly. He'll have a go. Point-blank header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
There's the through ball. Here it has a pop! Good clearance and very necessary. Up to meet it! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Lukaku. Politano. Arnautovic. It is deadlocked. Going through. And he's on a charge. Gets up to hit it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. What a throw in. Just brushed off the ball there. Good ball. A chance! Has a hit! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
And the header! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Martinez. And Martinez! Oh, the ball's come loose! Oh, real danger here. Looking for goal! Forward it goes. Speculative strike. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Zielinski put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Politano. That'll be a throw. Martinez, out towards the flank. He's making a real surge on the left. Cleared away. It's come loose. He'll try from distance. Steered forward. And now the breakaway. Now it's Lukaku. He's one-on-one, surely! Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Çalhanoğlu. Politano. He's got away. Good idea, just poorly executed. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Gets it upfield. Politano. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Hoists it forward. That's not going to make it. And it's played forward. Martinez!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him. Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but not with that lack of quality.
Çalhanoğlu looks to dink one in. And he's there to cut it out. Goes for goal!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Sambo Anguissa. Zielinski. Politano. Napoli get it back again. Good take, and he's had a look. Politano. He can get that clear. Has a goal! It's in!
And always such a great time to score. A brilliant boost before you head in for half-time, and you can guarantee that dressing room will be buzzing now.
Deadlock. And it's half-time here. And here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Gets it back. Oh, they could break here. Ball through needs to be good here. Chance! They've scored! And the second half is off to a flyer.
Martinez very cleverly provided a return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really clean.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Keeper's ball. Martinez battles to win it back. And here's Lukaku, cuts it out. Pavard. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. He's had a look, it's Lukaku! And it's a goal!
Well, that's what the top players do. The ability to seize the initiative at crucial times in the game. And now this second half has a completely different outlook. Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Napoli take the lead. No question, that's a foul. Politano. Now it's Lukaku. Hoists it forward. And it's played forward. Done very well to intervene. That's great strength on the ball. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Shapes to shoot!
Well, it's a crossing feast here, but I'd advise them to keep a variety in their play to avoid being found out and stopped.
Yeah, nobody's going to argue with that. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And that's going to be a booking. Total waste.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Forward it goes. Zielinski. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And here's Lukaku. It's a loose ball. Pull it up, goes for goal! Tries to get it clear. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Looks to clip it forward. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. He could be in here. He's had a goal!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Sommer catches it safely. Zielinski. He's left his man. And the finish! Defending. Big chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Arnautovic quickly realised that he could have a pop. Not his best.
Politano. Oh, good interception. Gets away from his opponents.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Sambo Anguissa tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Lukaku. Oh, managed to get it away. Napoli have it back and they can go again. Gets the better of it. Hits one! Should have put that one away.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
And it's played forward. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on.
Napoli are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
And through to the goalkeeper. Martinez, he does have an assist to his name. And here's Lukaku.
Napoli can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
This is promising. He's got away. He's gone for it. It's come back out. He scores! Time minutes, and we're all square again. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
That's just top-notch. Showed exactly why he follows it up every time. Keeper struggles to hold on to it. Ball breaks kindly. He's always about.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. So all square with almost no time remaining. Politano gets wrestled off the ball. Çalhanoğlu goes looking. Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. He's through. And he's on his way. He's one-on-one. Martinez! The keeper's done ever so well. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Yeah, this has been a hard-fought game, Peter. There's been a healthy dose of drive and ambition, and sometimes that isn't rewarded with goals, just like this one. I've seen a lot worse, though.
Fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. And we are already back underway. And he's whipped it in low. So it's going to be another corner. And here's De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Martinez. Lobs it in gently. And they've been caught out here. He's left his man. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Here it comes. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Yep, it's a corner. Sambo Ankis. Oh, Martinovic has a goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Hoists it forward. Forward it goes. Zielinski. Oh, Zielinski has got himself a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Zielinski. Çalhanoğlu, heaved to the back post. And he just whacks it away. Lukaku. Lukaku tore at them and just came up short.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
McTominay spreads it towards the left. Good ball. Looking to force his going for goal. Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
And that's it for the first half of extra time.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this tale. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
And we're off for the final time. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Billing tries to get it forward quickly. And help's available out wide. That intervention was very necessary. Breaks on here. Zielinski puts his foot on the gas. McTominay. Well played, he saw that coming. Keeper sends it forward. Hoists it forward. Battles to win it back. It's a promising ball. He gets past his man. And it's played forward. And here's the chance to counter. And the weighted shoots! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Lukaku. Diving header! And yes, it's there! And with that goal comes comfort. Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Ah, strikers love a diving header, and he timed that to perfection.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. He's got through. Real chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Hoists it forward. He's had a shot! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. Has a hit! This could fall, and the volley. Big relief, it just needed better contact. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And that is that. Well, this hurts. The pain of defeat very evident, and there are hard lessons to be learned from it all when they regroup. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. And I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win, and I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Off we go then. And here's Lukaku. Zambo Anguissa needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Lukaku. Great challenge, time to perfection. Arnautovic tries to get it forward quickly. De Bruyne. Napoli cannot keep hold of the ball. Well, that's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Çalhanoğlu goes looking. Zambo Anguissa. Politano loses his balance and loses the ball. Martinez. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Mkhitaryan. Forward it goes. And here's Lukaku. Lukaku plays it out to the flank. He's there to receive it. Away from immediate danger. Napoli have it back and they can go again. Dinks one in. Arnautovic. Just the keep and Arnautovic! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Arnautovic knows only too well that he should have converted after getting through one-on-one. He doesn't need telling.
Cuts it out. He goes long. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Lukaku. He's left his man, goes for goal! He scored! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Lukaku! Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Oh, it's lovely to see the art of disguise alive and well, but the keeper straight into no man's land.
Napoli take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Now it's Lukaku. He's had a go! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Pavard. Çalhanoğlu. Gets it back. And help's available out wide. Tries a shot! Shoots! To surprise the keeper, but missed the target.
There's no doubt he made the right decision, but without the right result.
Zielinski plays it forward. Arnautovic. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
Now it's Lukaku has a go! Yes! And already they're looking to run away with it. Well, how's that for a class finish?
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Lukaku. Lukaku plays it out to the wing. Going through. Politano. It's Lukaku! Oh, top draw save from the keeper. Tries one! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Zielinski. Mkhitaryan. Martinez. That's a promising ball. Martinez. A chance! Martinez is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's come loose. Sambo Anguissa. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Napoli presented with the perfect chance here to open up their... Lukaku! This could fall anywhere! Martinez. Oh, some tackle that. Arnautovic. And it's Çalhanoğlu. It has gone... Shot at goal! It's come back out! It's there! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, look, regardless of whether the keeper could have done better or not, Peter, that was all down to the excellent movement in getting into the right position to apply the final touch.
So is this the start of a comeback? Promising cross. Cleared away. It's gone out for a throw-in. This is promising. Arnautovic. Decent looking ball. Short. Mkhitaryan! Oh, that was no routine save. And the half-time whistle goes. So off we go once more.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Sambo Anguissa drives it forward. Now it's Lukaku. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Acerbi. Zielinski. And here's Arnautovic. Martinez. And Martinez! And the ball's come out! He's looking to get there first. And it's Çalhanoğlu. And here's Arnautovic. Cut out in the nick of time. Sambo Anguissa. Now a chance to break. Lukaku. Politano. Politano! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Politano sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Oh, surely! Politano. Another corner then. And that's been levered clear. Hits one! A spectacular effort! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Pavard hoists it forward.
They must set the right tone now and give themselves a foothold to get back into this. The next goal is key, and they've got to show the hunger and desire to score it.
And it's played forward. Now it's Lukaku. Lukaku proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Lukaku. And the finish! Great idea, just poorly executed.
Lukaku really would relish another crack at that same challenge, I suspect.
Zielinski battles to win it back. Now it's Lukaku! It's anyone's ball. Out of play for a goal kick.
Napoli have anticipated an aerial bombardment.
Just looks like mass defence.
Yeah, it's a case of needs must at certain times, Peter, and they have to respond to what's being asked of them.
Martinez! Oh, real danger here. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Now it's Lukaku. A real chance to break. Çalhanoğlu. Arnautovic. That's a good... Has a goal! And in it goes!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it. Has a pop! It's a goal! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, and he knew all along what he wanted to do, and it's a really great instinctive finish.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Zielinski. And it's Arnautovic. Right through the middle. Going for goal! It's good distance on it. Mkhitaryan. Goes for goal! He's gone for it! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, it's so very disappointing, but they can't dwell on it. They've got to go again. Simple as.
Forward it goes. And it's Lukaku. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Hoists it forward. Martinez. Nicely measured pass. Mkhitaryan. Martinez. He's picked him out. And he's surging through. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And it's Lukaku. Politano provides an outlet. Thinks he's got rid of that. Another chance from a corner. The ball's loose, and he's after it. Tries to get it clear. Arnautovic can't get the better of his opposite number. Into the last 5 minutes. Zielinski goes looking. Tried to play it through.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Zielinski. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That's offside. Yes, it is. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Politano plays it forward. He's got away. Big chance! One-on-one! And the shot! It's in! And they are pulling clear here. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
4 in the game. He is the man. Napoli blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. So that's it. It is all over. Well, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They were outclassed in every possible way. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Napoli stand at the dawn of yet another league campaign. The overwhelming question being, of course, how ready are they? It's a great time to be a fan. Smiles are beaming, expectations are up. They've been deprived of the game during the off-season. Has a pop!
The keeper's done ever so well. Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Tries to get it clear. Plays it out to the wing. De Bruyne goes for the cross. That's the throw. And that has been clubbed away. Sambo Anguissa. He's made sure that that won't get through. And here's Lukaku! Lukaku! Superb goal!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that. It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
Napoli go ahead, 1 goal to the good. A long ball, but not especially accurate. Dashing forward at pace. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Zielinski positions himself well and cuts it out. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Well weighted. He'll have a go. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, I thought the keeper did well to retrieve that. They work all week on that sort of situation, and he reacted very well then.
Martinez. Defenders on the back foot. Oh, real hits one! It's a goal! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then, because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Up he gets! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Martinez certainly could have and should have made more of that.
De Bruyne. De Bruyne goes looking. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
And the shot! Shapes for an overhead! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Well, it was certainly an acrobatic effort. I mean, it was probably the best option for him, but they're never easy to pull off.
And the finish! No mistake! An act of charity gratefully received. This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
He'll try from distance. And here's Lukaku. He's come loose. Oh, sweet feet. It's anyone's ball. And that's a throw-in. Zielinski is there, and he can get that clear. Good ball. Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. And Martinez! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Napoli are ahead here. It's been a good half for them. It's broken loose. Cleared without complication. And the shot! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Oh, shooting chance! Yes! And already they're looking to run away with it. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
This possibly the last play of the half. Repelled by the keeper. Drilled in. He's gone for it! He's managed to get it away. That is going to be the final action of the first half.
Napoli have been simply outstanding in the first half for me, and I think the scoreline is a very fair reflection. Their boss, being the perfectionist he is, won't be happy that they haven't kept a clean sheet, but yeah, it looks like they're going to get the job done.
It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. Here we go again then. No changes at the interval from either side. The Fry with the slide tackle there. Referee has just said play on. Claim for the keeper.
Napoli are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness.
Zielinski. Good spell of possession, this. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And the counter is on. And he shoots! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Napoli totally rampant here. Well read, he sorted that out. Acerbi plays it forward. And here's Lukaku. That's it! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save. Mkhitaryan tries to clear. Well, he's got the ball glued to his feet. Hits one! He scores! And still they continue with the onslaught.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
It's become a case of men against boys.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Martinez, and Martinez! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Has a hit! Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Top save! That shot was travelling. Going for goal! And he's missed it.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Hoists it forward. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. Napoli with a chance here to increase their lead. Lukaku! Away from immediate danger. Mkhitaryan. Martinez! Martinez! Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
Yeah, maybe the circumstances are beginning to heap on the pressure because they're trying to force it.
Out towards the flank. Gets away from his opponents. Looks to drop one in. Has a goal! It's Lukaku! Not out the best in the keeper.
Well, the control on receipt was far better than the control on dispatch.
Towering header! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Zielinski battles to win it back. Looks to clip it forward. Right through the middle. Now it's Lukaku. Lukaku. He's had a goal! Good clearance and very necessary.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect...
Big chance! Keeper always had the measure of that.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Sambo Anguissa, he does have an assist to his name. Good ball. Keeper's ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Lukaku. Lukaku! Oh, impressive strike.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
And it's played forward. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Meret gets it upfield. That's a decent ball. Goalkeeper's ball. Now it's Lukaku. Mkhitaryan. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Napoli looking to pull clear here. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. De Bruyne! Oh, there was plenty on that. Well, that's where he wants it. Martinez. And Martinez! Oh, terrific save. And the referee brings it to a close. Day one, job done, the perfect start they craved. Your reflections then, Jim?
Napoli have plenty to be pleased about with a well-earned 3 points. I'd call it a performance of smart.